wake up, this is what you gotta do. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. Every day I'm here to motivate, lead the way in the AM. I don't want you to hear these words, I need you to feel what I'm saying. Oh, you gotta crush the day before it crushes you. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. In the building, Drewbie Wilson, motivation's coming, I can feel it. First thing that you need to do is crush the day before it crushes you.
Your struggles are less about the roadblocks you face and more about why you see them as a challenge, right? Because this is the blessing of God or the universe or whatever you want to call it, right? Is that we're blessed with these roadblocks in our life and they help us get better. But the problem is a lot of people, they come up against this roadblock, which could be, some struggle or some issue in your life, and they see this thing and they turn around and they walk away. Instead of looking at this as an opportunity to grow and get better, they see the roadblock and they turn and they quit. But that's not you, right? You're not a quitter. That's why you're here, because you know that the struggles in your life, they really are the opportunity where you can grow and get better. But until you start seeing them that way, right? The perspective shift has to happen before you start looking at every one of these struggles as opportunity. Because slowly you might have one thing where you're like, oh yeah, I struggle in the gym and it sucks, but it's gonna help me get better. But then you hit something maybe in your relationship or a business failure, and suddenly now that struggle is way too big. You can't see the perspective of why it's important for you to go through this scenario. There's something you're destined to learn. There's something you need to understand so that for you to continue growing into the best version of yourself, that's why you have to go through this struggle. So don't see the struggle, don't see the roadblock as this big overwhelming thing. Look at it as opportunity to grow. Look at it and see the perspective of why you're going through this situation and where it can be beneficial for you in the future. Because that's really the case, right? Everything we're going through is like being in school. It's teaching us a lesson. It's giving us some insight into a future situation or opportunity that we're going to deal with. You may not see it in the moment, right? That's the hard thing about going through the struggle, is you really don't understand it until you're on the other side. That's why they say hindsight is 20/20, right? Or as my friend Jose says, school is expensive, because you have to have these lessons. You have to pay the sacrifice in order to learn it. But as you and I both know, you're sitting here listening to this, thinking back over the struggles that you faced, and you know that had you not gone through those struggles, had you not put in that effort to learn, you wouldn't have gotten better and you wouldn't be where you are right now. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to go back and check out all the previous episodes. Make sure you subscribe and share this podcast with other like-minded, success-driven individuals who want to crush it. Check the show notes and grab your Crushing the Day swag over at crushingtheday.com. And remember, crush the day before it crushes you.
You gotta crush the day before it crushes you.